Welcome to Good Vibes Television. That's right. I'm your boy RL. That's right. It's Gvtv. We are back for another fun-filled episode. I am here with the lovely Savvy E and my man PRS1.
What's up?
Some shit he ain't got no business doing. What's good, y'all? What's popping?
Not much. Savvy. What you been up to?
Well, I'm getting ready for this show coming up Saturday. So I'm getting super excited and kind of tired and can't wait for it to all be over at the same time. So, yes, that's what's on my mind.
You just gave a man hope and took it away. I'm
Absolutely.
super excited, but I'm tired. It was like, shit, man. We getting something tonight, but we're not. Damn it.
Absolutely. That's what we do. We get your hopes up and then we just tear all your dreams down. That's what marriage is all about. That's why we marry you, because we want to get your hopes up and then tear you down.
We gotta talk tomorrow. We gotta talk because me and Regan was talking. All we know is that we on a red carpet. We don't know what the hell we doing. We said we gotta get up.
Right, yeah. We gotta finalize some stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you said that because I wanted to talk to y'all so y'all know what time to be there and what to expect. So yeah.
Cool. So we'll hang on.
And I'm looking for the Good Vibes thing that we had at the show. I can't find it since we don't have a background. We can use that. So hopefully I'll find it before Friday because it needs to be armed and all that kind of stuff. So we can have a new background.
All right. I want to say hello to our folks, the fans that's watching out there. See, two already jumped on. But anyway, I just want to say hi. Welcome to Good Vibes TV. We got a great show for y'all. Make sure y'all drop your comments in on the bottom, just to be a part of it. Any questions? We got some great guests on. You want to ask them any question? You want to ask us any questions? Even personal shit, we'll try to answer. All right,
don't ask me shit.
Tried it, but anyway.
Don't ask me shit.
All right, so we'll have Savvy bring on our guest.
Okay, so first of all, thank y'all for tuning in. We have two of the artists. Well, one is an artist, one is a model that's going to be in the show this up and coming Saturday. So we have Miss Cam London with us today, and we have Miss Kimye with us today. How y'all doing, guys?
Hey everybody, what's going on?
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
So what's going on? What y'all got going on?
Well, I'm super excited to be performing live this Saturday at the Sneak Hair Fashion Show. Make sure y'all there, man. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be on Guilford Avenue at the, La Familia Media Arts Center. So I'll be performing one of my singles called Back to Self off of my EP called Back to Self, which dropped last year in October, and it's on all major music platforms right now. So I'm excited.
All right.
Okay.
All right, how about you, Miss Cam London? What's going on with you? What you got going on there?
I cannot wait until this weekend. Oh my gosh, y'all, we've been working on this show so hard, so long, okay? So strong. It's right. It's time, okay? Now, on a personal tip, as some of you know, I am an artist. I am a music artist. I am also a teacher. I'm an actress. I'm a theater teacher in the Baltimore City public school system. I'm also a creative director. So I got a lot going on right now. A lot. I'm stressed, but I'm blessed. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Amen.
Yes, ma'am.
Savvy,
Yes.
you've done good for the second week in a row, Savvy. You've done
Oh,
good.
thank you. Thank you.
Because you had me worried. You had me worried a while back. You had about 2-3 weeks. I was like, oh Lord, you just bringing anybody on this motherfucker. Oh, I was like,
Oh, well, who was? Wait a minute. Who
We
was?
can't
Who
say
was
we can't say we on air.
we can't say who, but you know what I'm talking about.
I know
Oh,
what
y'all
you're
so
talking about.
wrong. Y'all so wrong.
You had me. I was getting a little concerned. 2 weeks, ladies. Welcome to Good Vibes. I'm happy to see y'all. You know, y'all looking blessed.
Just have to say you get endorsed by RL. You are
Yeah,
on the show.
you are on the show. Y'all are blessings. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. You talking about what I was talking about? I didn't. She wasn't a guest. We just popped her on.
Shit,
So
we should have popped her off then. That shit.
You know what? It wasn't that. It was the build up to it. I think RL.
It was.
It was all that smoke she blew up our butt before.
Yeah.
We was hype as shit. I couldn't go to sleep. I was like, I can't wait for this guest to come on.
Yeah.
And she came on, and that was it. It was like, wow.
That was it. That was it. That was it.
Yeah.
hey, y'all
Oh,
can't.
wait,
Y'all
comments are dropping.
Yeah, y'all can't blame me for that. You know, some people don't know how to interview. That's all. Some people just
Shout
don't
out
know how
Ms.
to
Bertrand.
talk.
Thanks for watching, man. Thanks for being on another week. We know we take up all your time, a whole hour on your Tuesdays.
Yeah. What's up, Ted? Who talking about interview, knowing how to talk? We talking about appearance. Shit.
What she had on? What they had on? Cause that all she had was a picture of herself.
I'm just gonna stop because I ain't gonna do that because you know what I'm saying that is rude. That is rude. I'm not gonna do that. But we just gonna say, you know, one of her disabilities was her appearance. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you.
I'm gonna leave it alone. But what are we talking about tonight, guys? Because you know, I was fitting to talk about.
We're focused on these two young ladies right here for now.
Oh, we can talk about them beautiful women all night long.
Folks on here don't care about us. They want to hear about these young ladies.
Yeah, they don't care. They see us every Tuesday. They about tired of our face.
Right.
What's
behave yourself, Aura.
Mr. Tran, he not gonna do that. He not gonna behave himself. And even though he's tired, he's still not gonna behave himself.
I'm a Capricorn.
Honey Bun Man jumping on tonight.
Who?
He'll be on here.
Mikey.
He'll be on here.
Okay.
You know, Honey Bun Man always jump on.
So anyway, ladies, so we got some clips of you guys that we wanna show everybody about what you do. So can you talk about the clip that we're gonna show about you, Miss Timmy?
I sent you like I think 3 performance clips, so not sure which one y'all gonna show, but these are.
I got one. It's a live one. It's one of you performing live.
Okay, yeah, I've done quite a few performances over the last like 2 years. I would say I was just getting into performing like right when COVID hit. So for that whole entire year, I didn't perform at all until 2021. I got back into performing at clubs, and I did a big EP party for my birthday. So I think the one you have is might be from one of the clubs that I performed at, where I actually I won first place. So that's pretty cool. That was a good experience.
London looked like she kind of paused, but anyway, I'm gonna drop the clip. Y'all ready?
Oh, she in her car.
Oh hell yeah, she my kind of girl. Guess what? Get in the car, girl.
Well, shit, Savvy, we should change the name of the show. We should both go in our cars.
We're the only two
not in the cars.
Yeah. Oh, my lady's in the car. Oh, that's what's up, baby.
Yes.
Be on the move.
At all times, okay?
Oh my God. Ready? Savvy, ready to run this clip? We'll run this clip.
Run this clip.
Here we go.
That's my name. They call me Kimmy. Hold up. Give me one. Give me yeah. Yeah, wanna run my business. So maybe stop me like you kicked in. Don't pay me, you will go missing. Got my head is money, get the good in. Don't worry, I'ma keep on ripping. When I'm moving, I get to skipping. Me saying the radio must be tripping. Got that time, you just keep on flipping. I got my phone and we going too hard. We got the pound back and numbers young. Probably when I think of a car. You say that's because.
All right.
Yo, I was not expecting that. That was hot. That was hot.
Yeah.
The
Thank
girl
you.
got many talents. She even is
Yeah, I know.
an actress. Do you have the clip for the from that?
Yep. I got the actress one. Want to say a quick shout out
You
to
got
Miguel?
my trailer clip?
Yeah, I do
I
got a
sent them some
trailer
stuff,
clip, I
Kim.
think.
I sent them some stuff.
I think I got the trailer clip. You want to check that out? We got the trailer clip. Hey, we're going to run this trailer clip. Hang on. We're going to run this trailer clip.
Okay.
These bodies keep piling up. Something's got to be done.
Looks like we got a serial killer on our hands. She wants to leave a message. She left playing cards on the victim's body.
If I want it to be done, it shall be done.
Man down, 5207 Madison Avenue, Bristol Park. What the hell happened here?
I feel like having that big joke in your hand.
I agree. However, if you play your hand right, even a queen can win. You're not the only murderer around here.
I need you to run prints on a car and a gun.
I don't care about their job or your case.
I think I'm in love with a mysterious woman.
For once, I just wish someone would prove me wrong.
I'm already on it. Who do you think you're working with? Amateur?
I love you, baby.
I've never met a woman like you before, ever. This whole obsession thing is like, it's unhealthy.
Let's get right to what you want. I've had an eventful evening.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
You do your thing, girl.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that.
I'm super excited about this film. Yeah, it's circulated in film festivals this year, and then we're trying to get some investors. We're trying to get it on a major movie network this year, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully, everybody can get a chance to see it by next year.
Oh, good, good. So tell us how you got started into in rapping and in acting.
So acting actually came first for me. I did my first play in like elementary school, and then I kind of transitioned into like sports throughout high school. I was a 3-season athlete. I played basketball, volleyball, and softball. But when I got to high school, I found out about these things called electives, and I'm like, oh, we could just pick things that we want to do. So I wound up picking theater as one of my electives, and since then I took off in theater. Like, I absolutely loved it. I did theater at Morgan State University, Baltimore City Community College. I graduated from both of those colleges, and the whole time I was doing theater. And then when I graduated from Morgan, I went to an acting school in Columbia, actually, called the Columbia Institute of Modeling and Acting. Paid $800 for an 8-month acting program. And then from there, I just started trying to get myself gigs. Back then, we had Craigslist and all of that. So I actually got my first professional acting theater job off of Craigslist. And then everything from that point on, it took off from there. Music came to me. It was something that was just always a part of my life, for real, with music. I used to rap when I was in middle school, but I never really took it seriously. And then by the time I got to college, I was just so busy, consumed with other things. But probably like in my early 20s when music came back to me, because I was a backup dancer and I was a Morganette at Morgan State University. So being a backup dancer, being back around that dance scene brought me back into the music scene, because I choreographed for artists all across Baltimore, like Ashley T. Moore. If y'all familiar with her, she was on Love and Hip Hop for a couple seasons. She's from Baltimore. Kid Calloway is a big popular singer from Baltimore. Paula Campbell, I got the chance to meet with her. I was almost her choreographer, but some things happened business-wise where it wasn't able to happen. And then I choreographed for a lot of other artists and stuff too.
Wow.
That's really good. Impressive.
Yes, you got a long list of stuff, young lady. A long list of stuff.
Yes, indeed. I work for radio. I used to work for 92Q. I was on air there, so I know everybody up 92Q.
Oh, and what year were you at 92Q?
I was there, I want to say from like 2012 to like 2016, maybe. I used to be Conan's intern, and I won the K Swift scholarship. They only did it for 1 year. They did the K Swift Memorial Scholarship, and I wound up winning that to go to broadcasting school. And then I became Conan's intern. And from there, I got hired and have been working for Radio 1 for like 4 years. And they finally put me on air, like my 3rd year there.
That's what's up. That is what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. Like, you should be tired. You should be really tired doing all that stuff. So the song that you singing, so the song that you singing on the 26th, how did you come up with this song?
So Back to Self was a concept that I had came up with, being in and out of relationships, and then even being in long-term relationships and continuously breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together. So at a point where I was broken up, I was just like, man, it's time to get back to self, because I'm out here doing everything for everybody else. And it's like so many things that I want to do that I'm trying to be focused on. But every time I try to be focused on something, somebody else's problem come up, or, I'm going through something with one of my exes. So I was just like, man, it's time to get back to self. So like, that's just basically the concept, to really promote to people that it's okay to focus on you and do you sometimes. You don't have to be out here trying to please everybody else. Just work on and focus on yourself. I'm getting back to self. Being fake ain't good for my health. Too many people want you to they self. I'm steady getting to that wealth. I'm making hits while you up on the shelf. So yeah, like
all right.
Yeah.
Mars.
Right. I was listening to it on my way to work this morning, and when I was coming home. So what I do is, all the artists that's performing with us, I always listen to what they trying to say and listening to the words. And I was just like, feeling the vibe. And I was like, yeah, I really do understand and feel what you saying, because we do that. We put ourselves out there for everybody, and then we forget about ourselves. And then, before when we turn around, it's like, okay, we are just pouring into everybody's cup, but our cup is empty, so you have to get back to who you are, what you want to be for yourself and your life. So yeah, that song is deep. It really is. And I can't wait for it to be played on the 26th.
Thank you. Right, exactly. I try to make concepts and stuff that I know people can relate to. Like, all the artists out here now, the songs are dope, the concepts are dope, but when you're talking about Balenciagas and you're talking about Birkin bags, like, your average person ain't got that shit. Oh, you said we can cuss, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like the average person don't got that. So like in all of my songs, I might have mentioned Gucci like one time, like I got a Gucci belt or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I just rap about things that I know about, things that I've been through. I can't rap about things that I don't have and that I haven't been through yet. You feel me? So I think it relates more to that average person that's trying to build that wealth and trying to build themselves up.
All right. Yeah, absolutely. I do agree with that.
Yep. That's why I can't be a rapper. I'm gonna be rapping about Tom McCann's and Pumas and shit.
Well, if that's what you can relate to, then you gotta rap about what you relate to.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with Tom McCann. Damn it.
Tom McCann.
You know what, Mikey? Look, Tomo, she can cuss. You can cuss. But we ain't look, Miss London. We ain't forget about you. We see you down there on the move, right, girl?
She busy.
Oh no, I'm enjoying the journey, going on the journey with Kim Ye.
Yes, ma'am. So we got some clips for you. One of my favorite videos.
London knew about each other for a long time.
Yeah. One of my favorite clips that I pulled off your IG. So we're gonna run that for you, London. When I heard it, I was like, this thing is fire.
Okay, what we
Mikey
got?
said he
Let me
gonna be
see.
quiet now.
What's going on?
It's the one when you're in the red lingerie, ma'am.
that what it is?
Hold on, let me sit up. Let me sit up.
Hey, let me make sure that's the one I got. I hope so.
You
Now
better
I
have
said I
it.
hope so.
Hold on, I
There
gotta
it
take
is.
my pants off.
Here we go.
I'm sending you this open letter. You might think I'm bitter, but baby, I'm better. I dropped a little weight, now I'm picking up cheddar. Since moment you left, I've been better than ever. This was just an update. I figured you was up late. It's funny how we fluctuate from friends to lovers, cordial to fucking, from homies to nothing at all. I'm so sick of love songs, so tired of all the fucking tears. I'm fed up with wishing that your monkey ass was still here. It ain't nothing to forget you, cause I never knew how to feel. You think so much now, tell me, was it ever real? I was never satisfied when we was spending nights. Like I'm out eating and my waist, you just can't get it right. I requested equal trade, but you was out for self. I asked for one thing and you just keep bringing something else. Wasted so much time that I ain't never getting back. I'ma let the tables turn and bounce it on the chat. Serving bullshit? Who you think you ripping out? Spin a circle in the parking lot, you dipping out. Sending you this open letter, you might think
That's what's up. Look, Ramon, I gotta break it out, man. I had to break it out.
That's hot.
You gotta break it. I ain't mad at you.
What?
I ain't
What's
mad
that?
at you. Just got the stock in the
I'm
Vaseline.
glad. Look, you missed that, man. Just let that go right over your
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
Did he bring
You're
out the
hilarious.
Lord Jesus?
Had to break
So
out the
Miss
socks and the
Sam, how did
lotion,
you come
man.
up with that song? How did you
Bring
come
it
up
out.
You know, we just play a lot.
Savvy. What did you say, Savvy?
I said, how did you come up with that song? The concept for your song?
Oh my gosh, it's so funny because that's one of the songs on my latest EP, Maintenance Required, streaming everywhere.
I love it.
That was one of the songs that took me the longest to complete, and I hated it. Like I hated it, but the more I kept allowing the team to listen to it, it became a favorite. But the truth of the matter is, I was being very transparent on that song about what I was going through at that time. Like I was literally going through a breakup. You know what I mean? So the mouth speakers was on the heart.
Right.
So the type of vibe that I was on was like, this is the update. I'm not going to be bitter about this at all, but I'm gonna show you by getting better.
Amen. There you go.
Yes, yes.
Ain't nothing
So how
wrong
did
with
you get
that.
into what you do?
I
Cause
actually come
And
from
can
a
I just say I
family.
listened to her whole album? That joint is hot.
Well, I thank you. Queen. I appreciate you. But I actually come from a family of musicians. I come from a family of just very musically talented people. My grandmother was an opera singer. My dad was a gospel singer. And my older brother is a very, very talented R&B singer. He's actually have done a lot of different projects with, Nas, Stevie Wonder, big names. So it's
Okay.
been in me. The first time I went into the studio, like literally, y'all, as a kid, me and my siblings couldn't even hear the TV in front of us because my dad was playing the keyboard so loud, like creating his own music. So I started writing to it. The first time he took me in the studio, I was 9 years old in the fourth grade.
oh
Like,
wow.
No one.
and he wasn't the type of dad like, sure, yeah, go ahead, join the bandwagon. Let's see what you got. Like he was very tough. So the fact that he even allowed me to go into the studio and lay that verse on his song was just crazy.
Oh, that's
Wow.
awesome. That is awesome. Y'all got any
Absolutely.
y'all got any questions for her?
Like appropriate questions.
Yes.
I mean, we here. Come on,
Okay.
whatever.
So the last 2 years has been a struggle for everyone. How do you keep your skills sharp, or how did you keep your skills sharp over the last 2 years? Having to deal with COVID and not being able to get out there and do your thing like you probably would want to.
Man, to be honest, I don't feel like I did as much as I wanted to do to keep that muscle strengthened. I really don't, because these last 2 years has been so strenuous, and it's consisted of me dipping into so many other different lanes. Like even now, I'm about to do the fashion show as a model, even though I'm a musician. So finishing my degree through COVID, through the pandemic, and trying to still push my music and do what I need to do for that. It was tough. But I'm sorry, to answer your question, I just had to keep writing. I just had to keep pushing through that writer's block, keep being transparent with my pen about what I was going through and experiencing, and that was pretty much it.
Okay.
But I'm also a mom, and like I told y'all before, I'm also a teacher. So, some things had to come first as far as me just taking care of responsibilities,
Oh, absolutely. How old is your child, if you don't mind me asking?
My son is 10 years old.
Oh, damn, he a man.
Yeah, he think he my father, for real.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So we do have another clip that we want to play. Can you pull it up?
Which one is that one?
I sent you two.
Is there another lingerie clip?
No.
I ain't gonna be able to handle too many
I got
of
that
them.
one.
Yeah, y'all got choosing a hard one. This one gotta be hard.
Hang on, let me see which one Savvy sent me. I don't think I
Well,
got that one.
while you surfing through it, play the lingerie clip again.
No. Don't play that man no mind.
I know, right? I mean, I could play the topic we about to talk about. Hang on, let me see if I find this clip. It's probably stuck in my Instagram. Gotta excuse me, folks. Thought I had it together.
So Saturday, Savvy, you gotta really talk to me after
now I
this
see
show,
it.
because
I see it now, Savvy.
I want to see what's going on. I want to be a part. Do anybody need help in the dressing room, Savvy?
No,
I want to make sure everybody.
in the dressing room. No, we got our people for the dressing room.
You
You
sure?
just gonna be there doing interviews.
You need a water boy.
Some baby oil.
Baby oil.
Yeah, all people up, make them get out of the clothes even faster. In and out the clothes faster, changing clothes and stuff.
No, we don't need that. No, thank you.
Savvy just take all the fun.
No, I'm trying to save you, sir. I'm really trying to save you.
You trying to say, hey, look, that last show you had, it's been a couple years. That last show, you had my sons my sons back there, they didn't know they wanna. I don't know what they was going through it. Their tongues was all out their mouths. The women were beautiful.
That was actually our show. That was the one we did.
Oh, that was our show.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah.
We do so much we can't even keep up.
Right. Well, Savvy does. We only experienced it that one time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That's cool because I can't handle it. So I'm looking forward to Saturday. Miss London, do your son have any musical talents?
Well, he just told me this morning that he got bars like his mom. So
that's what's up.
Okay. Yes, but he is very. We actually. What you say?
I said, get him in the studio.
Yeah.
That's what I told him. I said, write your verse. But we actually freestyle, from time to time, and he does have some beats.
All right,
on now.
I think I found that clip. Hang on, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to get this clip to run. Video file. Bop, bop, bop. Hopefully it runs. Please.
I ain't never been no good. I ain't no good. I ain't never been no good. I ain't no good. I ain't no good. I ain't never been no. I'm the same motherfucker that was out back in the day. Ay, talking shit and kicking ass at school around the way. I ain't never changed, been the same. Just go ask my mans. I be positive and broke a light, but you can catch these hands.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up.
Where the rest of it? What happened?
You see, it was uploading, so that might have been partial.
Oh yeah, it's loading.
I might have to run it again once the whole thing uploaded. Hang on. But that was a partial. But that was pretty good though.
That was hot. That was hot. I was
Yeah, it was
feeling
hot.
that.
It was hot.
I just glanced back. Hey, so where can we get you guys' music? Can I go to Spotify or YouTube? Can I get you? Where can we get you?
Absolutely. YouTube, Amazon.
Somebody in the tunnel.
It's on everything.
All platforms. You guys on SoundCloud?
I don't know if it goes to SoundCloud, but I know
Right.
it's sure it's on like the major music platforms like Tidal,
Miguel said play
Apple
it back.
Music, iTunes, all of that.
I know. Let me see if I can. Hopefully, I can get it to run again. We're
So
gonna have to
what
run that one after. Let me make sure I got the. I had to. Y'all seeing me, but I'm not seeing y'all because I'm in the file.
We see you.
I know, but I can't see y'all because y'all not on my screen no more.
Oh.
Wait, hang on.
So where can we find your music at, Kimmy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Okay, yeah. I was saying it's on everything too. Tidal, iTunes, Apple Music, any platform that you normally listen to music is definitely there.
Okay. So you want to bring up the topic we're talking about tonight, RL? Oh, you
Wait,
found
he said, I'm leaving her alone, not trying to catch these hands.
That's right.
Boy, stupid.
Salad. Kim Ye, I didn't realize that we had so much in common. Yes, like your journey is so, similar to mine. Like even far as picking up, being an athlete, a student athlete, and then picking up theater. I believe you said you picked it up in high school, right? Yes, exactly. I literally had the same journey. Went to my HCC, Howard Community College, picked up theater, then transferred to U-Ball as well to do the same. So I love it when I see us. Yes, we so multi-talented.
Right.
Black women are unstoppable.
Yeah,
we definitely got a
London.
lot in
That's what
common.
they keep saying.
Yes.
That's what.
London. So tell me, why did you want to do Marlin this time?
I wanted to step into a different lane. Like honestly, growing up as an athlete, I was a little masculine. Like so I had to, I had to take a journey into my femininity, and really tap in to see what that's like. And it was just fun being a rookie in some other industry, really, because those girls ate me alive, including Savvy.
I wasn't ready for that. I didn't know he was gonna throw that in there.
Miguel says, who told you that? We see you, Queen.
No, absolutely. From the door. Who are you? What you finna do? And get slide, okay?
Yeah. See, my thing is, when I see potential in people, I'm hard on them because I'm like, I see stuff in you and you don't see it in yourself. So it's like I gotta bring it out. Like I just can't just sit there and just watch you, just do the bare minimum when I know that you're better than that, And
Yes.
my thing is, a lot of people don't realize, as you probably found out, a lot of people think, Marlon is just walking. It's like a technique. I mean, Kimmy, you said you modeled before, right?
I used to model.
It's more,
yes.
Yeah, it's a technique, and and it's hard on your legs, it's hard on your back, it's hard on your feet, all that. So people just think it's easy, but it's really not. It's really not. It really takes a toll. And this will be your first show ever in the Marlon show, London.
Absolutely.
You'll see how tired you're going to be the next day. I'm telling you, you want to like not do nothing. Like don't plan anything the next day because your body is going to be tired.
Really?
Let me tell you how I found out modeling was not for me when I did. I ran for the 2006 Miss Maryland pageant, and that next day, I was so tired. I was just like, modeling is just not for me. I'm glad I got to dibble and dabble in it. But it is fun, Cam. Like, it's fun while you're doing it for a while, but you'll soon find out whether it really is for you or not.
Just let me say he used to model
I
Pampers.
mean, look, we got 12 to 4, so I'm like, rehearsal was already tiring, okay? But
Right.
it really is. But I feel like, that you need that challenge, you need that push, like, to step into a new lane and develop and research yourself and develop a new skill. Like, we got to do that every now and then.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I was
My
pushed
fat ass would
into
have been winded
I
by
was
the
pushed
time
into
the first
modeling
model.
when I was a little girl. So my mother made me model. She made me dance. She made me do everything because I was a little tomboy. I wanted to play football. I didn't want to do what the girls did. I wanted to ride bikes and pop wheelies. I wanted to do stuff like that. So it was like when I think I was like 15, 16, and she took me to modeling school. And I'm like, what the hell is that? So the only way I would stay, I made one of my closest friends go with me, and that's how I stayed in it. And then I was shy. I didn't want to be in front of people. I didn't like to talk in front of people. And I'm like, they're gonna make me go on stage and do what? And walk in what? And then I had to wear these dresses. I was like, oh, they crazy. Then after I did it, I started liking it and I started loving it. And I stopped when I was like 19 years old. I did it from the age of 15 to 19. And then, like I said, I took dance and all that kind of stuff. And my mom was like, look, you're not gonna be a little tomboy walking around here trying to be like your brother. But I learned to love it. And now that's why I do what I do. Like I just, add them into my show, and I just like to see girls come out and do what they do from all sizes. Like I know a lot of times we think that, you got to be a certain size. I don't like that myth. I like for women to be who they are, the size they are, and come out and show what they got.
Right. Let me tell you, when I was so freaking happy when America's Next Top Model did that short modeling call. Y'all remember?
Mm-hmm.
They said you could be like 5'6" and under.
Mm-hmm.
What? I was in Pennsylvania so fast because I never knew you could be a runway model at 5'3".
Yeah. So
I think we briefly lost
the world
Cam.
is changing. The world is changing. Did we lose somebody?
Yeah, Cam jumped off. Hopefully she pops back on. That's right, Miguel.
All right, so we need
I
to
got
get
that
into
other
our
topic we could. You want me to drop the topic?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Take my son's father off of child support because it was causing turmoil in our co-parenting relationship. Recently, I looked up a few places for him to get his CDL so that he could possibly start his own trucking company, or he can even carry loads and make money for himself. What I decided was, you know what, Brittany, let me change my mindset. Let me help us take care of our child. And that's co-parenting.
Wow.
I got to clap on that.
Clapping.
You said you want to clap on that one?
I have to. I mean, I love the fact that it's one of our queens, saying what she's saying. It's powerful. And a lot of people it's not going to understand, how is it powerful. It's very powerful. It is so hard out there. I used to be on child support. And, it was so hard because I was paying almost $1,300 a month.
Right.
So I got to bring that money back in the house somehow. Because me and the moms weren't together. So I'm losing, I hate to say it like that, I'm losing $1,300. Right? I still got mortgage. My mortgage is $1,275. Cable is at the time $250. Cell phones are $300. You got your gas and electric, you got your water bill, you got your car note, you got your car insurance. And then, I was not the type of father like, yo, I need child support. I'm not buying my kids shit. I was paying for all the extracurricular activities, their football, their baseball. They need cleats, they need gloves, they need mouthpieces, socks. They want the eyeliner. Oh, we want to go on a trip. We got family vacations. We got this and that. In order to provide, I had to work overtime. I had to put in 50, 60, 70 hours of overtime every pay period. Okay? And then there would be times where, you know, I would burn myself out. I would be fucking tired. And I couldn't get to 50, 60, 70 hours. So my check would look like shit. So I can't pay all my bills. I gotta pick which bill I'm gonna pay this month or which bills that are gonna get paid. Then I fall behind. Now I'm trying to work to catch up. Kids don't stop. Kids, you know, when they come to you, yo, hey dad, look, I need this. Hey dad, I need this. Hey dad, I need this. I was never the father to be like, hey, look, I can't get it. I pay child support. Ask your mother. I had to get it for my kids. So to hear her saying what she, you know, it's just beautiful because I would have loved for one of them heifers to help me out.
Not heifer.
But
not the heifer.
I never got any help. I never got any help. And they care less. You know, I got mine. And that was it. That was it. And the worst thing about it is how they treat you when you go to a child support meeting. That shit is so whack. It is so fucking awful. It is disrespectful. It is so demeaning. They don't care, man. They do not care. Me and this woman made the same amount of money, and I walked out of there paying her $900 goddamn dollars.
Was that a month?
For my son, I was paying $900 a month. For my daughter, I was paying almost $400 a month. And they don't care, man. They didn't give a damn. You know, I looked at this woman. I was so floored by the number because we made the same amount of money. How did you come up with that number? So you know, hear a black woman say that. Hopefully, it's a black man she was saying it about. You know,
well, we wouldn't know that.
It does my heart good to hear that. You know, you gotta work together. You have to work together. You have to. You know, and I know that children will see it. And the thing is, it's going to make their children better adults for how their parents.
I don't know. I think I need to hear from one of our women on the panel. What do y'all think about what she was saying?
Let one of the guests go. What you think?
Yeah, I want to hear what they're saying. March is Women's Month. Let's hear what you guys got for your opinion on it.
All right, so y'all just want my opinion about how I feel about the fact that she took him off child support?
Yeah, well, the whole thing. Yeah, how
the
you
whole
feel?
thing. The whole thing.
Okay, I actually think that's amazing. Not enough women have that mentality to say child support is supposed to be support for the child. So if my child's father is supporting he or she, then that's unnecessary. You know what I mean? Me personally, with my son, I definitely put his father on child support when he was 5. I gave him 5 years to pull his shit together. Okay, 5 years. When he didn't do it, I had to put him on child support because again, my child needed support.
Right.
And it's not fair for you to duck that responsibility when you didn't duck the act of creating him. So that was deep. And he begged me for so long to take him off child support. He would come around for like a month and then be like, all right, you gonna take me off? Nah, I need that consistency. Consistency was important for me. But I will say I never worried about the child support. Like if it came, it came. If it didn't, it didn't. Like now it's not being paid. I never went down there like, hey, y'all need to go check on him. But with that being said, yes, I think it is the father's responsibility to help with the child. And if he is doing so, then child support is not necessary.
Yeah, I agree. I personally don't have any kids yet, but all of my friends have kids, and you know their baby fathers are not on child support as well. But that's partially not their decision. It's just partially because they don't have a job. But I do feel like, that is a wonderful thing for a Black woman to be able to do, to be able to help out, because like he was saying with his situation, man, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, and you're still in your kids' lives. I don't think that's fair for our Black kings to have to suffer and go through that like that, especially when they are in their kids' lives.
Can somebody read Miss
I got you.
Bertrand? Yeah, because I can't see.
So Bertrand basically, one of the comments basically says, so the question should be child support only be specified to seriously deadbeat fathers rather than the ones that are actually active in the child's life. And I like how she said that she is helping him help her take care of the child, which indicates that she saw that he was trying rather than doing nothing at all. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Right. So
Yeah,
my
because
opinion,
I would think that if you know he a deadbeat dad, then that's different. But if you know dad's trying, he might have like this one occasion where something happens, he loses his job, they laid off a bunch of people, COVID came around, and now everybody working from home. He got laid up. I mean, it's a rough patch for him. Right. So you got to, I mean, at that point, I could understand. Hey, let me pop you off of this real quick because, like in my situation with my supposed child, mine wasn't. It was child support, but then again, it wasn't because um I had one child. I was taking care of one of our two kids. I was taking care of one. My ex-wife was taking care of the other one. But she didn't put me in child support. More or less, when she tried to sign up for help from in Florida, they automatically put you on, add you to the child support thing, the system. But um, when ended up going to court and stuff like that, the judge, was basically, why are we here? You got one child, she got one child. It's either you pay her child support, y'all both gonna be paying child support. So I was taking care of one, she took care of one. But I still, on my own as a dad and, making some money and stuff like that, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna still send for her. And she had, my stepdaughter as well. So I even, did something for my stepdaughter in the meantime because her dad was deadbeat. So, and I raised her. I know her. I'm dead for her right now. So it's one of those things that it wasn't child support, but it was a gift. It was something I would do monthly to make sure they was okay. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't about my ex-wife; it was about the kids.
exactly.
And once I could afford it, I did it.
Right.
Of course, during that time of them turning before they turned 18, I did have some times when I would get talk from her family about, man, yeah, you a deadbeat, blah 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 blah. But they didn't know the insides of it. You know what I mean? I didn't have to. It was a gift. You
Right.
understand?
Right.
I was not obligated by law, by the judge, and nobody to pay what I was paying. I did it because I would have felt bad just leaving her out there hanging. You know what I
Right.
mean? Right.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Okay,
with my
great. I just
like with my
wanted to commend
situation,
you because
you were
I know
saying
we
something?
talk a lot about we gave the woman a lot of praises. I'm sorry, I hope I'm not speaking over nobody because I can't hear.
Nah,
I couldn't hear nobody. But we gave the woman a lot of praises, but we have to also praise that man. It takes a special kind of man that you can even help to help himself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You
and I
know.
can't take all the credit. That was how I was raised. It's one of those. It was one of those things where,
That plays a major part.
yeah, my mother would be proud. So, it goes back to how you raise your sons and your daughters, what to expect from them, how they treat women, how they treat children. You know what I mean? I love my kids, and that's the whole thing. And it wasn't about, because I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, and she probably listening. My ex-wife was a piece of work. Oh my gosh, she gave me hell. It never worked out. It was crazy, but it wasn't about her. It wasn't. It was about the children, and that
Right.
was basically what it was about. My
Do
daughter
y'all
and
get
my
along
But
now?
stepdaughter.
don't you think
Do y'all get
Go
along
ahead.
now?
Yeah, it's after the child support not coming no more. We ain't got a choice. We get along now for sure.
But do you really think that the effort you put in was solely about, you know, your love for your children? Or do you think your mental stability at that time, whatever, you know, whatever you had going on for yourself at that time and how you felt about you played a big part as well?
Yeah, that was pretty deep, Miss Pam, but okay, yeah.
That was deep. I said, I was like, damn, like what the
Yeah,
hell? Like
she dug into my soul on that one, but
I was about to say, she's soul searching over there.
but yeah, it was it. I guess it again. It was how I was raised. I wouldn't have felt comfortable within myself leaving them out there like that. You know what I mean? It's not my mindset of how I was raised of a perfect family was mom, dad, and the kids. Even if mom and dad wasn't getting along, the household was there was no divorce. There was none of that stuff. So that was the hardest part for me was separating and the divorce. I fought the divorce more than anything else because of that. Not the fact that I loved her or anything like that. It was more or less the union. You know what I mean? The whole thing. I failed at my marriage.
I
That
don't
was the
know.
whole
That sounded a little toxic now.
right. Exactly. But that's how we, as young, as younger people growing up watching TV and all that stuff. That's what you saw. That's what you saw. You wouldn't. So, but it's after you get past that hurdle, you're like, oh, it's not that bad over here. You know what I mean? I actually got my freedom. But anyway, it's one of those
Right.
things.
And
Right.
sometimes you make an even more unhealthy environment for the kid as well.
Right.
Because
By
if
sticking
we
it
not
out.
happy, yeah, if we not happy and we not fulfilling each other,
Right.
then how are we really benefiting our kid, forcing each other to grow or be stagnant in the same space?
Right. Exactly. But yeah,
But even with
that's
that,
kind of like where it came
even
from.
with that mindset right there, that what you just said, you have to both parties, both parents have to be mature enough to be able to co-parent when they make that separation. And a lot of times, people don't know how to do that. Like
Right.
people,
Not at all.
they want to encourage, they want to be mad at the other person. You know, they want the children, and they. I'm gonna say this, and she might be listening. I have a friend when she's in the car with her children and the father's not acting right. She say some stuff, and it kind of bothers me because it's like just because you mad at that parent or the
Right.
father, them children shouldn't hear you breaking down that man.
Mm-hmm.
I was young when I had my first two children. I was really young, and if my children was right here, they would tell you they never heard me talk bad about the father, never. And talking about the child support, I didn't take him down to child support. His mother did. His mother made him go down there. She took both of us down there so he can start paying child support. And he was only paying child support for one, and that was our oldest.
Yeah.
I didn't, like you said earlier, I didn't fight and he didn't pay. I just did what I had to do as a mother. My thing is, children will see how the other parent is when they got older, and that's what happened. He would come around. I never was like, you couldn't see your kids and nothing like that. I never kept him from his kids. He decided not to be in his kids' life. He would come around every now and again. So, but I do agree, like, if the man or the father is taking care of their child, why are you taking them down child support? I don't think that. I was very adamant about that. Like if he's in the child's life, the children's life, and he's doing what he's supposed to do, then why are you taking them down there? Yeah, if you're a
Because
good
the
dad,
state will give them shit when they take them downtown.
oh wow,
Yeah,
okay,
like in my situation, she never purposely went out and did it. But in order for her to get like what do you call it, the food stamps or
Daycare
whatever it
or
is,
any
they
yeah.
automatically put you in there.
Yeah.
It's one of those
okay.
things. Yeah. Miss
Well, yeah, I
Fran has
don't.
a comment on here. She say upbringing definitely has something to do with it. I remember my dad telling me that even if he had never married my mother, he still would have been there, and my mom never would have needed to put him on child support because his father raised him to be responsible. Yep.
Yeah,
It was all when it's all about your upbringing. I said that's why I always said my mother would be proud because it's something I wouldn't feel comfortable in my soul if I had just left her out there with not taking care of the kids. You know what I mean? It's one of them things. That's how we were raised.
So
No,
do men being on child support, do they get angry? Because I have heard a lot of guys like they be talking all kind of crazy stuff when it's like, she got me on child support, calling women, calling mothers names and all that kind of stuff. Like, do men get really angry when they have to pay child support?
let me go first. Let me go first, Regan. Let me go
Go ahead.
first.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Lord Jesus.
Oh my God! Look, I'm about to spit some bars on this motherfucker. Check this out, right?
Yeah. Pop your light on real quick.
Hold on. Let me turn the lights
Yeah,
on in the car. Let
we
me
don't
get
want you in the
check this.
dark.
Check this out. I was in the dark because I had to pay child support. Couldn't pay the lights. Listen, I was so angry,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna tell you why I was angry. Like I've taken care of my children from day one. I was so angry because when she took us to child support, she said in front of the woman, she was like, "Well, I couldn't find you, and I needed you because I needed Pampers." And I couldn't believe she said it because at the time, every morning I would get up and pick her and my sons up, drop my sons off at daycare, and drive her to work. I did that every morning. And she sat there
She
and
couldn't
she
find you,
made
huh?
that, huh? She couldn't
And she couldn't
find me.
find you.
And we worked, and listen, she worked across the street from where I worked. We worked in the jail together. I worked in one building, she worked in the other building. So I just sat there and I was hurt more than anything. I felt like she betrayed me because when you're in a relationship, you say things to one another. You say, "I would never do that to you," and she said that. She said, "If it doesn't work, you're a great father. I would never take you downtown for child support," and she did. So I was hurt and I was angry, and I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna get disrespectful. I was about to say, I hope those two individuals are watching, and because I want them to know if they ever cross the street, they better look both ways several times, because I will hit them with my car, man. They will have a Malibu print on their ass. I'm still mad about that shit. I First, let me tell you something. I paid over $200,000 in child support. Do you hear what I'm saying? Over $200,000. I have every right to be angry. I have every right to be bitter. And I should be allowed to punch him in the face at least one time. At least one time. You know what I'm saying? Without getting in trouble. But yes, very angry. Still angry. Fuck them both. I hope the lights get cut off. I hope the air condition don't work this summer. That's where I'm at in life. I hope
Taylor,
everything in
so
the
you on
world,
child support, sir?
everything bad in the world happens to them. I do. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, we heard it from a man
Okay, but I
perspective.
hope that's also motivation for our Black men to make sure we are knowledgeable on what our rights are, your rights are, and what you're supposed to, you can go and get joint custody and make sure that your paperwork together so nobody can throw that on you.
Right.
No, you absolutely right. But I'm gonna tell you. So I'm gonna tell you about the joint. Now we ain't even got enough show for that. That's another show. I'll tell you about the joint custody another time. Cause that's a fucking joke in Maryland too.
Yep.
That's a fucking. Every state is different. And the thing I learned about Maryland do not care when it's about men. Maryland do not care when it's about the men. They do not care. The
Right.
judges do not give a shit. They don't care. I went to court 3 times, wasted my money, lawyer money, I mean, it was so sad. It was so sad. I didn't stand a chance. And I had friends, they had the same situation, just great fathers who they did not stand a chance in court. You know what I mean? So, I mean, some people do have, better luck than I did, but then there was a situation like the mom went to court. She was fighting. She had, she wasn't a great citizen. She might have been a good mom, but she wasn't a good citizen. So she had legal issues and shit. You know what I mean? And that played a part in, dad getting his way. You dig what I'm saying? But as far as y'all both are like no crime, no trouble. Yo, dude, don't stand a chance. You can get joint custody, and then you got joint custody shared. Yo, that shit is a joke. They give you 2 days a week where the kids stay with you, and give you another 2 days where you pick them up from school, and you can take them to dinner and do homework, but you got to drop them off at mom. At the same time, you still have a court order to pay child support. I'm angry, dog. I'm angry. I'm sorry. I'm an angry man.
We got
Yeah, but if life,
we got
but
we
if
got to
life
get you
is
some woosah.
Right, but if some life issues happen in between that, and you happen to lose your 2 days, you don't get it back.
Wow.
Nope, you don't get it back.
There's no
You lose
makeup.
2 days. You got to negotiate with ignorant mother who will be like, "No, you lost your days because you was gonna do such and such."
Yeah,
You got to make moves.
Miss a child support payment. Miss a child support payment. They got this thing called rears. That's a motherfucker. You think the interest on a bill is something? Go in the rears. Miss a child support payment 1 or 2. Yeah.
Okay. On that note, I'm sorry I asked the question, but on that note, we gotta close it out. It's 8:04. So, Miss Kimmy, tell us what you got going on. Tell us where everybody can find you, and tell us where you will be at on the 26th.
Yeah, social media, all that stuff.
Definitely, y'all. I got my movie out, Queen of Hearts. The trailer is out now. It's circulating in film festivals, starring myself, Robert Richard, Trace Chaney, Jeremy L. Carver, who played Young Lucius in Empire. So that's gonna be a big movie for us. We filmed the whole entire thing in Baltimore. So we're trying to definitely do some things with this movie. So look out for that. I'm going to be performing this Saturday at the Sneaker Fashion Show going down on Guilford Avenue at La Familia Art Center. So I'm going to see y'all out there this Saturday. Super excited about that. And just to keep up with everything I got going on, I'm working on some new singles. My EP, yes. I just had a movie in theaters called Life of an Alpha Male. So you should be hearing more about that soon. So definitely follow me on social media, y'all. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, all that at Kimia Works. That's KIMIA Works. And I do follow back. So yeah, hit me up. Get with me.
All right. How about you, Miss Cam London?
Hey y'all, it's been such a pleasure chatting with y'all. Definitely please follow me on Instagram, CAM_London_. Follow the movement. I got a lot going on, but it's a journey. You know what I mean? And I'm always willing to network with my people and show love back. So y'all be great.
All right. Really appreciate having you on.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, y'all don't got to jump off. You can just hang tight until we end it all. So we're not kicking you off. I'm just letting you know.
Hey, so can you run the sneaker
commercial? Definitely. Yeah. I love it. Hang on. Let me just run that real fast. All right. That's where we're gonna be.
That's probably
this 26.
You remember how they said on this date?
That's what they say.
I had to mute somebody.
I think that was London.
Yeah, I know. I just hit mute. I realized you was talking. The camera's off.
Man, fuck around, catch a CPS case because of fucking this show.
Hoping to jump back on. All right. What you got going on in the dark? Tell us about your endeavors, your daddy endeavors. I know you've been working hard.
Yeah. So let me. So I just want to shed some light for those who, if you have a kid that wanna, that's a student athlete and they want to go play ball in college or any of that stuff. Man, look, save up your money. You got to be patient. These colleges, these coaches, they're hard to get a hold of.
Right.
Man, look, and if you need help, don't be shy and scared. Yo, call somebody. I called several people today, just trying to help my son. you know, first of all, get looks for the sport that he plays. It's challenging. So, but look, people, I got something for those that's going through you know, the season. It's spring. I know everybody want to go outside and do their thing. Let's just be mindful of the last 2 years. Let's remember we was indoors. You know, pretty traumatic and all that stuff. Let's not make this summer the bloodiest summer in Baltimore, please. Let's be responsible. Let's look out for one another. We can have a good time. You can do what you want to do. Let's just be responsible. We don't need to go outside and be just so happy outside. We start shooting each other, stabbing each other. Let's be responsible this summer.
Yeah. That's right. Brothers out here like they was saving up their bullets.
No shit. You know, they had 2 years.
Right.
You know,
So we don't know what Savvy
we
got.
know what Savvy got. Yeah, I'm about to say we know what Savvy got.
Anything else other than that, Savvy? Other than Sneaker? I still like the old
Yeah,
name
so
though.
you know I got another show coming up June 19th. It's a African comedy show. So I'm working on that now with my boy Calypso. Also, I'm bringing back out Savvy Events brand this October. On my birthday, you know, I sat back for a little while, started doing things for other people, but I'm bringing Savvy Events back. It's going to be a rebranding for her and everything. So when I start rolling with that, I'll put that out, and hopefully y'all come out and support me. And I want to send some love and shout out to all my clients that's underneath Savvy Events brand. Thank y'all for allowing me to help you on your journey. So we're gonna do some good stuff, guys. Believe me, I'll be in your corner. I'm there for you, so y'all pick the right person on this journey. So thank you, guys.
Right.
Hey, man, what's up, PRS1? What you got going on?
Well, you know me, I'm here. I'm still here with the station. Got a lot of home new music going on. Those of you, if you haven't been on here, you've been under a rock. Trinity Spice FM. You know, that's what I do. Yeah, we got merch too. We got laptop cases. I got some hats going on. You know, I got stuff. Just jump on the website, check it out. But yeah, we're jamming 24/7 soca music. I got a whole bunch of new 2022 Caribbean stuff dropping. Yeah, just tune in, listen to it. And if you got any tracks you want me to drop, hit me on my email, my Trinity Spice FM at gmail.com, and send me your MP3s and your artwork, and I'll may put you in rotation. But anyway,
does it have to be soca?
Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be soca. I featured some of you guys as well. In fact, I have what's the name from I guess from last week. She's sending me some stuff.
Laura London.
Yeah. What's the
Laura
name?
London.
Savage.
Yeah, she go by so many names. I call her Laura London. I mean Laura Savage.
Yeah.
Danger
Aurora. That's
yeah,
the stage
Danger
name. Danger Aurora. Yeah, she sent me some stuff.
Danger. That's the
Yeah, I added some of her stuff. And I mean, this is March. What is it? So
Women's Month.
Women's Month.
Yeah, you guys feel free, send me your tracks. I have a lot of Caribbean DJs that mix all different genres within their hour session or their 30-minute session. They'll go through everything. There's a lot of people never thought that you could mix Caribbean music with hip hop and rap and stuff like that. These guys are amazing. They can do it. To them it's not about the music, it's about the BPMs, the beats per minute, and they blend it in there. But yeah, anything you drop, you know, I could put you on the station. It you know, free publicity.
Can y'all DM me
get your voice out there in the Caribbean? Huh?
Can you DM me the email, Savvy?
Yeah, we will. We'll link up. We're all going to be there at Sneaker too at Sneak Her. So even if you miss me here, yeah, we're gonna link up. So for all our guests who watching, I got to make sure we say that you know, like and subscribe. I may start doing this now. If you miss us on Facebook, the live may go away. And the only way you can now see it would be on YouTube. We will post the YouTube link, however, because we're trying to drive all our people to YouTube. We need y'all. We've been on here, this is the third season now. We've been on here. This is basically 3 years, 4 years, 3 years. And yeah, we're trying to break up this YouTube algorithm. If y'all love the show, subscribe, share it. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. So as I say, from now on, what we're going to try to do is we're going to have the show live on Facebook, but as soon as we're done, we're going to probably delete it. But it'll pop back up on your Facebook feed, but as the YouTube link. So that's what I'm going to try to do. All right.
Very
so
smart. Very smart.
With that, RL, you can take it out, take us home.
Hey, once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and showing love and support the last 3 years. Like my man said, like and subscribe. We got child support to pay. People, stop playing with us. Until next week, we out. Peace.